1,000 stars.
You are familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor. I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name...
I like how he calls torture unhurried conversations.
Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the special efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Monument says, there's a puzzle in this place that I've never been able to solve in the correct way. I have the solution if you want them. If you can find where you're supposed to learn the info you need, I'd be grateful. Because every time I think about this game, that's like an itch in my brain. I'll see what I can find.
Blasphemous insanity.
The tech priest's visor flashes and turns a bloody scarlet. A soft hum of some activating system is heard from under his robe. Oh, he's pissed because he just heard that all these nasty people are here inside this reactor. Precisely what were you doing at the monastery?
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
I can help you with Aurora. Let's join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Alright, leave Argenta and bring Cabela. Alright, and let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And... he's a warrior? That's right, he was a Psyker warrior. It's weird. Let's see. With Psyker Minoris. Let's see, willpower. Yeah, willpower first. Okay, he's already got Endure, Purge Soul. Let's see, Shield of the Emperor. Until the start of the next Psyker's next turn, all allies affected by Word of the Emperor increase their deflection and armor by 12%. Can only be used when there's at least one ally affected by Word of the Emperor. Eye of the Emperor. Purge Soul. Deals direct damage. This damage is increased against Xenos or Chaos Worshippers or Daemons. And by 50% if the enemy has damaged the Psyker or a Psyker's ally in combat. Okay. Let's get Shield, I think. Or we could get a heal. You know what? I'm gonna get the heal. Let's see. What skills is he high in? Lore Xenos. Willpower. So you choose a common talent. Psalm of Heroes. Psychic Siren increased by 1 to the end of combat every time an ally uses heroic act. The first time momentum reaches 200 during the Psyker's turn, the Psyker gains +5 to all stats, +1 resolve, +1 deflection, +1 to all damage they deal till the end of combat. That's pretty neat. Stabilizing factor. Especially with two Psykers on the team, that's going to be an issue. See, biophysical distortion. All the Psyker's attacks, including attacking Psykers, now poison enemies. So 1600 start of each of the enemy turns. Yeah, let's get stabilizing factor for now. Lord Xenos. What else do we got? In the first round of every combat? No. So this adds poison to all your attacks. Confer immunity. When a Psyker is healed or heals any ally, if the character being healed is already at full wounds, they instead get temp wounds equal to the healing. These temp wounds do not stack. Whenever the Psyker heals themselves or another character with psychic power or an effect applied by a psychic power, this healing can critically heal with a chance of 70%. Scales with crit hit chance. Sanguine Siphon. Each time the Psyker does damage, they gain a stack of Sanguine Siphon. If the damage was dealt to a target adjacent to the Psyker, they gain 2 stacks. When the Psyker suffers lethal damage, the stacks of Siphon are removed to reduce this damage by 1 for each stack until either all stacks are removed or the damage is no longer lethal. Strange Vitality. When the Psyker's allies and the Psyker themselves are the effects of psychic powers, they gain +5 toughness for each effect. Let's get Strange Vitality. Daring Breach. Let's get that. Well, this guy had a lot of level ups. Increase range of powers. I think range of powers would be good. Alright, willpower is maxed out. Toughness. Let's get Shield of the Emperor. Poison. Toughness. Can't get Xenos anymore. Carouse is really high. Okay. Let's see. What does he have? He has a sword, a gun, and a staff that does Siphon Life. Siphon Life is 2 AP, drains life from the target, and healing the Psyker. If the Psyker's full health, it heals the ally with the lowest wounds. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Fellowship instead of intelligence. That would be the same for him. Let's see, 25%. Okay, do I have any upgrades for him? That's an upgrade. Give him conviction. Can't give him the Medicaid stuff. She had...
I cannot serve you in this way.
Wait, oh, okay. Alright, Medicaid kits. Don't waste a gun on him. I mean, I'm gonna have him using powers most of the time. The gun's just kind of there. Let's see, what is this weapon? Auto gun.
One step at a time, amidst the
The hard, uncomfortable Somno meditation bed is equipped with neural ports to connect the sleeper to the monastery's cogitator network.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Ooh. Lightning staff, leather armor. I like to use offhand stinger on him to spread dots. What is stinger? I don't know that
Patience.
Warhammer weapon.
My nerves are frayed.
A bunch of lightning. Come back to that. You note that wire junctions are often marked with the symbol of a key that appears to connect two lines. On the maladies of machine spirits and the ways of diagnostic divination. It's like a needle gun. The cultists were killed with a hit to the back from some kind of electric weapon. You shall be purified by the motive force, blasphemer. But I'm a rogue trader.
Another annoyance.
Alright, taunt all those.
Let's see.
Shield up for those two.
Martyrdom is a reward.
Okay.
Explorators know one route. Forward.
Hack all the guns.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Oh my god, these AoEs.
Take you.
Alright, where's she?
I bring mercy and retribution.
Next attacks inflicts bleeding on all targets hits.
Trust me. As the tenets demand.
Okay, next up, Cassia. How do I want to do
Isn't this
this?
a job for the serfs? Me.
Give Kibble another turn?
Death is a blessing.
Dude, there's so much blood. Oh my god.
Shadows will see it done.
Like, she making a mess over here.
What is this foreboding?
Ah, Perils of the Warp. Alright, that's a great first impression with Heinrichs. Our unsanctioned psyker is losing control. That is a great first impression. Alright, what does he have? Iron Arm. Okay. Word of the Emperor. All allies gain +1 resolve till end of combat. Every additional stack of this effect increases the resolve bonus. And then Shield of the Emperor. All allies with the word increase their deflection by 12%. Alright. I do love stacking bonuses.
I won't object to it. Naturally.
What if? Ski beholds the wrath of
0.
madness. A wicked
Well, at least he's holding those guys, keeping them busy. That was weird. It said it was Pascal's turn, and then it was like, never mind.
Another foe painted
Alright,
black.
zap him.
That is foolishness.
Let's see.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
But of course. Was that you? Be gone.
I need a foothold. But of course.
See, Word of the Emperor.
For the throne's glory.
Heal her.
I won't object to it.
You are marked for demise.
See, he keeps gaining health.
A wicked thought.
This guy's OP. Word of the Emperor is crazy good on its own, and the superpowers use the effect super good. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I do remember. Any bonuses that last till end of combat, I tend to use more. And that is one of them.
Behold the wrath of madness.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Splat, splat, splat.
I shall not fail. As on killing brings me no pleasure.
The circular cogitator. The electro priest's hiding place must be nearby. Alright. That worked pretty well. Tank character was able to completely hold off half of the stuff, and everybody else did just kill the other stuff first. The cultists were killed to the... Oh, we already read that one.
They will see. Oh yes, they all.
The machine
will
altar is
see.
operational, but will only respond to a special command that you do not know. To make this machine spirit do your bidding, you have to know the correct answer. The sentinel will ask for a password. Data altar of sacred... Oh, hold on. Pascal, can you open this box?
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Sacred analysis. The cogitator's green screen lights up as you approach it and displays the flashing message, Pilgrim, only the words of the first galvanic hymn will reveal to you the gifts hidden behind the veil of knowledge. Now chant with me. Let us sing this canticle to... The device's keyboard lights up, clearly expecting you to enter the rest of the verse. Pascal, kindly remind me how this hymn goes. His vox lets out a noisy groan as if he is clearing his throat, but then stops abruptly. After a brief pause, he averts his gaze and says in a rasping voice, "It is not known to me." Wow, wrong voice. "It is not known to me. Only high-ranking servants at shrines of energetic prosperity are permitted to perform the first galvanic hymn. Device is... Let us sing this canticle too. The Omnissiah from whom the holy discharge springeth forth. Let us fill our souls with gratitude toward... the arcane key that closeth the circuit. May the unity of the sacred charge's power the blessed faith that bringeth light. Only one who has learned the path of our cenobium is worthy of its gifts. Walk the path of the enlightened, absorb their age-old wisdom, and sing with me again. The screen goes dark in disappointment. Okay, those were not the answers.
Curiosity.
Alright, so I think at this point I
Sings in
need to
my
go
veins.
back around to the area with the lightning.
Oh, glorious
Oh, what?
spectacle of your demise.
Surrender to the
Dude, I don't want to fight here. There's lightning going off.
Emperor, give me strength. Isn't the crocodile with grace, at least?
I like how it said it was going to hit that guy for 20 and it just killed him.
If I may.
Anything else? On it.
There is movement in the Imperium.
death to non-believers.
Wait, they can shoot across there?
Help me, Lord Captain.
Whoa! Alright.
Death is a blessing. I will leave footprints of scarlet. Come, the other side awaits. As the killing brings me no pleasure.
Are you sure? Because you're really good at it.
Let's see.
Stay with
Can't reach from there.
my vow is to serve.
Let's see to it. I won't object to it.
The undying one.
Oh!
Accept his gift.
I thought the lightning would tap her once. It hit her 3 times. Oh,
Anything
crap.
else?
Misunderstood that mechanic.
Was it you? Death comes in silence. As honor ordains. No, the shall come. The other side awaits. Trust me.
The storm approaches.
Here's the storm that is approaching. What?
Naturally.
Huh.
Anything else?
I am your blade and shield.
Schemes within schemes.
Alright,
A
taunts.
genius at work.
And
What if?
Endure.
Let's see to it.
But of course.
Okay. I think the lightning might be reaching those tiles
Dance
there.
of blades and shadows.
Can we hop over that box? Yes.
Let's see. A wicked thought.
I'm just gonna have the tank just keep holding this guy.
I won't object to it. But of course, Lord Captain.
Will do.
What was her thing? Use death from above against target enemy without spending a charge, immediately making melee attack against the enemy. Repeats the combination 4 times against random available targets.
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp. Let your soul be purged. Caught by the web.
Are you serious?
Death is a blessing.
Bro, what? She just killed the whole... I was like, when is it gonna end? Oh god. No, stop. Stop, stop, stop. How do I... They're all being dumb. They're all just getting injured over and over and over.
Let us seize the moment.
Is there some way to turn this off?
What lies beyond?
These dead heretics are suspiciously different from the others. The symbols on their clothes are drawn wrongly, and standard issue military uniforms show the blasphemous tatters. Oh no, oh no! Why? God, I was controlling one person, and now I'm controlling all of them.
Call to me.
Genius triumphs.
Now we got 1,000,000 injuries. The multitude of symbols are carved with enormous generator. You realize they are the foundational tenets of the Electro Priest religion. Standing out among them is the triumph of reason over all other facets of human nature. Heinrich's heal heals the injuries.
Rogue trader.
No, it doesn't.
There, done. One step at a time amidst the
Not the
madness.
traumas. Well, the injuries heal in like immediately when you're out of combat. That doesn't. You don't need heals out of combat.
The machine god grants me insight.
Is that the big fight? I don't want to do the big fight right now. Dude, I just want a way to turn off this electricity.
Patience.
Never felt pain like
And it came back on... Oh my god. Dude, I remember there was a way to turn this off.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Alright, does it let me go back to the ship? I don't know if it'll let me or not. I'm gonna see if it'll... I don't know if it'll let me because of the quest with Heinrichs. Usually, you can just go to